Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Factories in the Sky, brought to you by our wonderful server hosting sponsor who hosts the server that we are servering on, Apex Hosting. If you'd like to grab yourself a server with a 25% discount off your first month of hosting, then you can check them out via our links in the description of the stream or the YouTube video. Maybe play SkyFactory with your friends or another mod pack or vanilla Minecraft, whatever floats your goat. Check them out, and thanks to them for sponsoring. How's it going?
It's going all right. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm in the Nether. I have been informed that you can crush gilded blackstone in order to get netherite. So rather than having to go fly from bastion to bastion trying to find netherite in the chests, I can just try to find gilded blackstone, which has a 15% chance to crush into a netherite scrap. So still a little bit tedious, but you know, it is what it is.
We seem to have run out of power.
Ruh-roh.
We have run out of power.
Are we out of uranium?
Well, yes, but no, but yes, but no. We're definitely not out. It's just a matter of getting it in a place where it's usable for the things that need to use it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. I've got a plan.
Is there a way to get hold of gilded blackstone in a way that is renewable? Like, can I just get gilded blackstone out of a crafting recipe via... Oh, I see.
Via the OIC?
Interesting. Okay, wait. So, gilded blackstone plus blackstone. Okay, so you can generate gilded blackstone in an induction smelter with blackstone and gold. And you can use an igneous extruder to generate blackstone, which is pretty epic. Okay, that's... Oh. I don't need to be doing any of this exploration here in the Nether.
We don't do the E word here.
No, E-wording is unnecessary and very untechnical, and I can't believe that Jardonk would ever consider doing that. That's a stupid idea.
I mean, I think you're putting words in your own mouth here. I believe the system I set up has worked fairly well.
Until?
Until it ran out of power, but even still. I did one of those things where you start on something and then you just find yourself, like, buried in it about 18 layers deeper than you meant to be. But you're just like, I'm committed at this point. I'm just going.
Sure.
And so the system is a little overbuilt.
Is this something new that I haven't seen yet?
It's slightly new. Like, it's an extension of what was to what is.
Huh. Wow.
So,
would you look at that?
Oh, hey, you're not. I was like, you're invisible, but you're not. Okay, you're up there.
I'm not invisible.
So there's two of them running.
Okay, where is the Oh, got it. Harvester's down there. Man, that range is actually just crazy.
Yeah.
And so why the multiple item collectors?
Because there's so much stuff and I needed to route some, but it's just there's too much stuff. Like, in order to get enough of everything and have the routes and stuff, there's just a lot.
Got it. So do we that's a lot of concrete.
Yeah.
That's doing pretty well. Now, out of curiosity,
it's not so much concrete as dye, but yeah.
Yeah, dye blocks, they look like concrete powders. Yeah. So out of curiosity, is it just, it's auto compacting? You don't even need to use an RF Tools crafter for anything other than the Supremium.
Yeah, the chest is doing the compacting.
And the Supremium is, there's a lot, apparently.
I haven't looked at that one. Oh, yep. Yeah. Oh, that's because we ran out of power again. Yeah, and then it looks like the and it's not outporting. So let's do that.
I see that you in the now with the success of this current system, you decided to do away with the old-fashioned
I
one over
haven't-
here.
No, it
Oh, really?
it blocked itself. You could I
Oh.
didn't do, but it seems to have had an issue.
Yeah, I don't know how these colored blocks got
Nope.
on the conveyor belt. Not sure where that came from.
The interesting thing is there's one for each color, so except for over here. But yeah, that I don't know what broke on those, but that see.
What the frick?
Okay, bye.
What the heck?
So at any rate, yeah, no, I didn't disable anything, like, because I you know, that's our roots and that's where it came from. But I did make it to where there's not as much concern for item production and stuff that way.
Oh, yeah.
Not that
So
there was a-
unfortunately,
not that
some
there
of
was
these
a
have
lot.
absorbed a colored concrete, which means they're
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to do anything with it. So
I've had to
it's
do
not
that.
a big deal.
I've had to do that with these at least once before, and I don't know how or why, but these things apparently do happen. I guess I don't know.
Makes sense.
So, at any rate, I'm gonna be honest. It's been a little while, but I don't even really remember what problem I was solving with the bigger system, unless it was just like, oh, we just need more. But hey, we got it. You know.
Yeah. So where, by the way, is this routed into the AE system? Because I see it showing up. I'm just curious where it's plugged
Why
in.
would I route it into the AE system?
Huh? Well, no. I'm
It's
saying
all right.
like,
It's all right here.
no. Where is your external storage?
Well, this is all facade. So the line comes along there.
Okay, gotcha.
And then there is
I see. It goes in
a
here and then underneath.
storage
and then,
controller
yeah.
here, and this is a facade there.
Okay. Yeah, your facades really they threw me off. They're
Yeah.
so facady.
They go for a little run.
Cool.
So at any rate, yeah, no, this was not terribly. I don't know. It ended up being a lot more than I expected it to be. Like just one
Right.
of those where it's like, I was into it about, I don't know, 14 hours. No, like I was into it about an hour and a half, and I was just like, I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. But it's come that far, and so I was like, well, so we'll just finish it up and get one for everyone, and then we don't have to worry. Then we have dedicated space for every single color. We don't have to worry about them being made. We don't have to worry about the dripstone running out. Like
Yeah.
any particular one. I was just like, let's just solve the problem.
No, we're
And
pretty
this
solid.
does a pretty good job.
Also,
So-
just magically frickloads of XP in the system. It's not getting put into the XP obelisk. Is there a mechanism by which we can get it in there so we can use it?
I think I was trying with that, but didn't ever get there.
Okay.
And found that it wouldn't. Yeah, because you could see that in the export plus I was just adding all the different types of XP. Like, will this work? Will this work? But yeah, I don't think we ever got that there.
That's very. I bet it just because it says liquid XP create enchantment industry, and you have that exporting, so it must be that the XP obelisk just doesn't support that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How inconvenient.
This is my take as well.
Let's see. Yeah, you have that set to pull. I guess it's just a no-go. Sad. Sad indeed. Huh. It's a good. Yeah, that is actually a good question. I wonder if this can work. We could see if this works. Are you okay with me breaking the XP obelisk real quick?
The one with 0 levels in it, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. Cool, thanks. Does this work? Are you a fan of that? Doesn't seem to be a fan of that. Huh. Weird.
Well,
Direct
that
tap?
blows.
Yeah, wonder if the tap can just be put directly onto there. No. Cool. It's always nice to have a bajillion of XP with no ability to use it. Maybe it can be put into a tank of some sort. Like,
That is a lot of XP. In fact, I think
that would
it
be
might be
pretty
deleting
mega.
it. I think it's full.
Oh yeah, I think it's totally voided. That won't take it too? Bro. What the frick?
Sweet. What kind of XP is it? Create enchantment.
Like, does it have to be a create tank to
Probably.
create tanks, which are famously interactable with handheld objects?
Yeah, except they're not. Oh, that's almost guaranteed what you have to do. Oh, yo, no.
Is it annoying?
No,
It's really annoying.
no.
Sounds annoying. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Had a
So, okay. All right. Well, I can do that.
You can do it?
Yeah, I mean, I can do it. Basically, what we do is we just set up the thing and we push it into the thing. Spout. We set up a spout.
So
we set up a
good
spout.
at an explanation.
We set up a spout. We export the XP into the spout, and then we set up a conveyor system to put glass bottles across, and we create XP bottles.
Oh, great. I love using XP bottles instead of just being able to retrieve stuff out of a pylon. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, in any case, I'm going to see if I can make netherite because there seems to be a mechanism by which this can be done. By the way, god dang, look at all this iron, look at all this gold, zinc. How's our copper looking, by the way? Copper's looking good, 35K. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right.
Trying to give us all the things we need to be successful.
Absolutely. Okay, so I think there's a means of making automated netherite by generating blackstone. I think you can do haunting, and then you can induction smelt blackstone with gold, and that has a 15% chance of making scrap. And then you just do it enough, and you get netherite. So, yee. Yeah, by the way, how are... Holy freaking balls.
What?
I was just looking at the chests in which there are lots of things, and stack upgrades might be nice. Oh, wow, look at those. How are our diamonds are good, and you have stack upgrades on AutoCraft because you are so cool. Why don't we make, like, a couple of those? Boop. There we go. God. It's so satisfying when you put a stack upgrade in, do a middle mouse click, and it's just like, oh, there you go.
Just like,
yep.
Yeah. Just shrinky down. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Where even is our drive? It's got to be down below.
What is our drive allocation versus just using the chests?
Right now we have 1263 and a single drive, and everything else is chest. And except for the fluid cell, which is completely full of liquid XP.
Okay. So I just realized we should probably make the... Oh, that's why I was doing it. Because, okay, I forgot. Netherite was because of the loot fabricator requiring a netherite ingot. So now we go rabbit hole and just make full automation of netherite in order to get the loot fabricator going. Because why fly around to more bastions when I could do this whole shebang?
Indeed.
So we are probably... Actually, I guess I could just start with this. We're probably at the point where we could just generate gold, right, out of our existing dyes/gold supply.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I don't know what it... Like
pulling nuggets... Pulling nuggets infinitely to make netherite's probably not going to be
that's fine.
A problem.
No,
okay.
no.
Our power is gone. What happened?
Well, I think we used it all up. I think our system has begun to exceed.
Ooh. Oh, wow. We pulled the buffer. Is it time to make a super duper bigly reactor with the biggest of awesomenesses?
Well, it's time to do a lot of things, but that is one of the next steps, I suppose. I was working on one thing. I was still working on another thing. It's fine.
Is uranium is still generating, right? via the dies? Because that chest is not full.
Yeah, I know. That's because I built it by hand, and that's a so no. Uranium is not auto-generating,
Okay.
but we will fix that amongst submit a bug report. Okay, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Never mind. The gold is self-sustaining entirely because you get a surplus. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. So you just cycle the whole thing. Round and round it goes. This feels very... This feels like a very create arcane engineering process that we might have to do here.
I mean, seems like you're using a create arcade solution, so I would agree.
Yes, indeed.
All right, there he goes. That. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes again on my own.
Yep, there it goes. It's dead.
Son of a beeswax. It's doing a lot, okay?
I believe it.
It's
time to increase the size.
I could probably, for the moment, I don't know how much RF the harvesters are using, but I don't know that...
Slow them down a little bit, take out some upgrades.
I just don't know that it's a maximum... Like, we need it all at the moment, you know?
Oh.
I don't want to presume we're excessive on power, but we seem to have some. Or not power, dies. I will speak.
Yeah, you can probably shut it down for just a temporary little second here.
This is kind of what I'm thinking. What range is this? Is this the right one? That is the cyclic. So why you no do? There we go. All right. That should start. I don't understand anything anymore.
I'm at a standstill. I can't access the system.
Oh, right? No, because this should be auto-voiding, so that shouldn't be...
No, I mean, we're obviously just pulling more than 800 RF per tick, unless... Have you changed the insert... Oh. Zero insertion. Okay, so that's maximum there.
Yeah.
Are we back? Are we back? Freaking no, we're not back. We are so not back. We're back. We're so back.
As soon as we go back, then we start to autocraft, and autocraft like, and bloop. We've exceeded expectations.
Okay, you know what we have to do? You know, you want me to be on top of some big reactorage?
I thought you were doing the netherite stuff.
No, I like making reactors chunky. That's a pastime.
I know. I've seen your reactors. Yeah,
What's wrong
go for
with
it.
my reactors?
Nothing.
Why are you mad at my reactors?
I'm not mad. This is not my mad voice.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Oh, that's the problem. There's your problem. Okay. No. It's going to be great. Like, you don't have to worry about a thing because it's going to be freaking epic. I make the biggest reactors.
Wait, that's not what I wanted.
We just need reactor casings. We need reactor fuel, reactor control rod. Do we want to do reactor glass to make it look epic?
I think you want to make it do that.
Maybe.
So, yes.
Okay, sick. All right, there we go. So, oh man, how big do you think? How big do you think? Should we make it what, like what size?
I would probably jump to like 7x7, but if you want excessive, then go excessive.
7x7 includes, so 5x5 interior, which if we do the, oh God, how are we going to do the math on that one? That's going to be a lot of math to figure out how many reactor fuel rods and reactor control rods. Reactor control rods is going to be probably in the ballpark of 13. And then that's going to be 13 times 5 reactor fuel rods. What's 13 times 5? That's 65. All right, 65 should be good. Max it, go big or go home. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, I'm only going to need 12 because we already have one. But that's okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. I need more graphite.
Go big or go home.
No, I mean, I'm kind of with you. Like, a 5x5 is probably... Or, sorry, 7x7 with a 5x5 interior. Now, do we need coolant? That's a question, right? How you feeling in the coolant department?
I think, do we need it? Not really. I don't remember. Does the coolant actually increase the amount created, or does it just lower the fuel usage? Because fuel usage, we don't care that much
I think
about.
coolant makes it so that you generate higher RF per tick.
Then you might as well.
All right. All right. Sounds good. All right, we got some of them, some of you, some of that. Meat blocks work? Can you really use meat blocks as coolant? It sounds incredible. Sounds truly incredible.
Why would we have meat blocks?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if that's something we have a surplus of. Block of meat. This can be used as a moderator in a bigger reactor. How is our pork chop looking? All right. Why does it say we can make it, but like we don't have any? What is it being? Oh, you can do a lot. Oh, there's just a lot of different varying options. Hey,
so
bird.
confused for so
4
many
hamsters
minutes.
crafts into a block of meat. I don't think we have hamsters here, but I get that that's what you would default to, man. I really do.
Okay.
By the way, make sure to like the video and
This is fun.
subscribe to the channel
Let's do.
for meat blocks. Okay. Casings and glass. Casings and glass. Problem is always like how much of each thing to make, isn't it? It's just always that's the thing.
Is that the thing? I was wondering what the thing was,
dude.
but now that you put
It's
it like
the
that,
thing.
I get the thing.
That's
yeah.
always the thing. Okay,
Yeah,
the issue is in doing this expansion, should I make a completely new setup so there's uninterrupted power, or should I expand the existing? I think I should make a brand new one because otherwise the issue is I might need to craft more and the power is going to be down. So, is that okay with you?
Completely new one, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you were going for?
Yeah, just brand new for uninterrupted power supply.
Yeah. Okay, so then that. And then
Although I guess, no, I can just build it other than the, like, the port blocks that I can then just bring right over. $25 by $25. The people are just not going to be satisfied until it's maximum size. That's just how it goes, isn't it?
isn't that like 256 by 256? Isn't it some
No,
very,
it's
very
not that
large?
big. It's I forget the exact size, but it's should we one chunk it? We should probably one chunk it. Yeah. Okay.
It's none of those though, so I don't know how it wants me to do this. Because I need this one partitioned to add that there. So what if I do partition based on current, remove that, I've got the inverter, and then I add lava. So then it will want to remove that and put it onto this drive.
Wait, a 64 by 64 by 64 is in the task book? Jesus.
Well, there you go. Now you have your task.
Yeah, I don't think I'm making that right now. If you were wanting for power to remain at a low state for the next few episodes, then maybe. Oh, you know what? We should diamond cool it, shouldn't we? Yeah. Ah, power's freaking down again. God damn, man. But we should
when you
diamond
said
cool it, baby. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
said
Yeah.
when you said oh I want to do this. I like making big chunky reactors. I recalled and immediately pictured you and your giant chunky diamond cooled reactors. In fact,
Frick.
I doubt you remember this, but the first time you and I interacted was as I was in your chat yelling at you for your diamond cooled chunky reactor, trying to help you figure it out.
Wait, that's fuel rods. Frick! Why fuel rodding do this? Oh my god. Do we vein mine? We do. Okay, we got vein mine.
Of course.
We're chilling. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. I was thinking it looked a little weird, but I was just like, the reactor's not complete. That's what's happening. Thank goodness we do be vein mining out here. Extreme reactors can go up to 256 by 256 by 192. Oh, okay. That's
I believe it's nerfed in this pack, though. Is what?
Yeah, that's not. This isn't extreme. This is just big. Okay, it's fricking. It's fricking very badly.
You're trying to autocraft stuff, aren't you?
Nope, just making things normally.
Interesting. I don't think the test racks have any way to show us what's using them so vigorously.
Right, yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be
This guy's
input.
gonna still be running too.
Power tap. There's gonna be output. So that'll be fine there.
I'll run that one down. Really, like, other than the two harvesters, the only thing that uses power is our is our ME system.
Yo! Oh, I mathed that so good. Oh, you'll love to see it. In reality, I probably should have brought the diamonds over and done those at the same time. But
I have diamonds.
Oh no, I was just saying I would have made it easier on myself if I had done the diamonds at the same time. Now I have to go into each column individually. But yeah.
What a silly Billy.
Yep. I do that sometimes. Oh, look at him. He's diamonding it up. Yeah, I was going to wand it, but this is fine too.
Whatever you want to do.
No. You're good. You're doing it. You're doing it. God, we love diamond cooled reactors. Who wouldn't use diamond to cool things, you know? All right. Well, you cooled oh, wait. Let me grab some energy cables and then we'll be good to go here.
You're gonna need the reactor casings for these tops as well.
Oh, that's super true. That's super true. I've got them. I got it. Don't worry. Okay. Are we chill to grab the power tap controller input output?
Sure. I figured you were just gonna make a new one, but that's fine too.
No, I figured I'd just grab those off here, you know? Actually, let's think. So we could do power tap over here, maybe. I'm trying to think where to put stuff. We could do like input here, controller here, power tap here, and output here, something like that. Actually, input there, output there, controller there, power tap. That's how we'll do it. Alrighty, power is going down.
Okay. Looks right.
Alrighty, it's in. Cool. Let us reroute this over to here, I guess. So you will be an input. All right, we'll need more item cables. Okay, you're dumping there. Good, good. And then get this routed back to where it was before, which was over. I guess we can just break this thing, right? Yeah. Is that gonna spill fuel? I don't know how it treats it when there's stuff in there.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Murph. We're filling up on Murph. What are you like? This isn't even rutting over here, so
Yeah, we relocate the Tesseract closer. It's kind of whatever.
there's a Tesseract right here.
No, that one's doing the items for the uranium.
You could do them separately. You can do
What?
them all at the same time.
Oh, can it be on both?
Yes,
Oh, I didn't know it could be on both. Huh. Well, you know. Okay.
I
well,
believe so. I seem to recall testing or working with something of that somewhere, somehow.
Okay. If it works, sure.
Let's see.
Right. Then you have to
this
put.
needs
I
to
forgot, you gotta
be
put these
set
down
to
after. So this can be
outputs.
on uranium, activate, and big reactor activate. Does it work on both? Oh, it does work on both. Okay. Seems to have check marks on both. Cool, cool. The more you know. All right, there we are. And good, good. All right, well, that's generating
Easy
a
enough.
pretty good amount of power, I would say. 37,000. And we're zero insertion. Do we want to, like, what are our thoughts? Do we keep the insertion at 0, or should we reduce power consumption a little bit? I don't know how concerning the uranium consumption is.
We have 60,000 blocks to create uranium raw uranium blocks. We're good.
Let me see. Uranium. 1,500. Wait, where are the others?
The dyes you can make them be a
Oh,
dye.
okay, got it.
Block of uranium is 3 block dye and a gray. So whatever 60,000 divided by 3 in so 20,000. Yeah, we're
Are
good.
we doing auto crafting of it right now?
No, that's on my to-do list. So
Okay.
I'll work on getting the fuel to auto
Here,
generate.
I will do a little bit extra insertion just so that, let's see. Because the uranium is actually depleting pretty quick. So I'm going to do that just temporarily, and then feel free to
remember,
reduce
a lot of
once-
that initial depletion that you're seeing is because
just
it
filling the
filled up
buffer?
those rods. Yeah, filling
Okay.
up the energy rods.
Yeah, we're still generating 27,000. So, all good.
Yeah. No, I mean, ain't gonna hurt nothing, but
All right. Most epic.
most epic indeed. Okay, so
Oh, so where are you pumping the experience right now? Because I do see it depleting.
uh,
Oh, now it's going
it should
back
be
up.
it should be increasing.
It's increasing now. Yes, it was like depleting.
Yeah.
Now it's going up, but it's lower than what it was before. What was happening with it?
It should be continue to fit. I'm merely transferring it from a 64K drive to a 256K drive. So, and I'm just copying so.
Gotcha.
Right now, the 64K is not in the system, but it's copying into the system onto the 256K. So you should be almost just about back to where it was.
This
with
makes
10,
this
9,
makes
8, 7,
sense.
6, done. Interesting thing is it deleted the water, but oh well. Oh, the water probably went somewhere.
Should I use
Then-
crushing? Should I use the crushing wheels
can
for
go
this,
there.
or should I do
That's the
just
water
use
there.
the induction smelterino?
Here, that there.
Now we can
No,
just
no,
use the
no,
induction
no,
smelter and the pulverizer.
There and here.
Oh god, but we need more resonance and stuff like that. Oh boy.
Okay, there we go. So
There we
that's all
go.
done. Now we need to make dense energy cells so that we can hold for crafting and hold extra power in the system itself instead of depending on production.
Put those on autocraft. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of work to get those mans on autocraft, but I guess we could. There's so many ingredients here, man.
What are you worried about autocrafting?
The resonant integral components and stuff. It's like that's a tedious autocraft, you know? And also
Yeah.
not all of the ingredients that go into it are currently like generating automatically is the only other issue to be had.
For sure, for sure.
You know, mate, you know?
I understand. Sort of available. It sees those? Yeah. Okay. What are you waiting on now? Why do you need a calculation processor if you have one? Oh, maybe it doesn't keep them available. That doesn't make sense.
Makes no sense.
Curious.
Very.
Indubitably.
All right, at least we're good there. We got pulverizer, induction smelter. Then we just need to get black stone being made from haunting cobblestone. Where is our cobblestone headed to? What are we doing with?
You're sending it to your sand creation, and that's it. That's your sand
Okay.
creation.
So I can just pull out of that tesseract, I suppose, and do some other magical stuff. That'll be cool.
Wow, that just kind of insted. Okay. It's crazy because right now the system's showing is 300, 400 FE per tick, but I know that when you have it doing operations and stuff, that increases. So it probably was just a matter of that. Now, trying to remember.
Okay, so we soul sand, we hunt, and then Zine. Do we have the ability to do like the drawer pull upgrades and stuff like that, where we can have it pull from the top through the conveyor belt?
There is a drawer hopper like upgrade. It pulls items from block on top and or pushes them to block below. I don't know if that will work from bottom up, but
Okay.
there's one in the system, so you can try and set it up and see if it works. That's best I can tell you.
Oh, I see. Advanced hopper pulls items from the block above. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's very
give it a
specific,
try.
but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
might be that it lets you anyway, you know.
I like that as a thing that we can try to make work. And then I can always just use brass funnel to filter it if needed, I suppose. That'll give us black stone. Then we need to take the black stone, put it into the induction smelter, I guess. I'm scared that the way I make this is going to be inefficient to you, and you will be sad.
I've never been upset in my life.
Okay, that's good. Or it will be very inefficient chat and comments, and they might also be upset potentially.
You know, you can't live your life afraid of what everyone else will think. Sometimes you just got to go for it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Just don't disappoint me.
Thank you. Okay. So, just use the parts from the dye farm, like just do it right here. No, I don't want to get rid of the dye farm because that would be so very sad. Oh, I see the problem here with things. Oh, wow.
What happened? Things are
I just see that
happening
things
here
we're
over
getting
here.
we're getting a little bit of entity generation, which is your favorite thing. So I think the only problem is we just need to do that, and then it should be okay. There we go. I fixed it.
Instead of piping into the storage controller, you're piping into a dedicated chest that isn't properly dedicated, and so everything else is going in there as well, and it got filled up and just needed to be given room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can fix that.
But you don't have to do a thing.
I can fix that, but now that
Okay.
I've added a lot here, I'm gonna even make it more future-proof. I'm gonna make another stack upgrade here for it. It's gonna be wild. Holy frick, it's gonna be wild, bro.
Sounding pretty wild right now.
It's gonna
Are
be
you?
crazy.
Kind of sounds like you're getting a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds a little crazy.
There we go. Okay, it's good. Apparently, only 2 stack upgrades may be used in a chest at any given time, which is interesting. The more you know. Okay. Just do it out here. It'll be good. This will be good. This will be really good. Okay, you're gonna start filling with cobble, which is very epic. It's very epic. Alrighty. Oh man, I'm gonna need gearboxes and other things from Create. I always forget about the freaking gearboxes, and I'm like, gearboxes are so annoying to make, aren't they?
Should be auto-crafted, aren't they?
Oh, are they? I saw that we had a few gearboxes. They are autocraft. You're so cool. I do need some Coggers champions. And shafts. Cool. Cool.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
It's been a while since I've done this. I'm trying to remember, like, the stuff that I did.
There it is. Nope. Nope, not quite what I was going for. So, not going to trust that entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite what I was going for.
Okay, so that could do that in theory, and then hopper upgrade. Okay, pull top. There is a lot on this. Push, pull off. Okay. And then match item. How do I put in what I want? Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do not make this with create. It will be slow. Well, bug hunting is genuinely the best way to get blackstone. So I don't know, man. Don't know what you want from me.
Gosh darn it. Falling everywhere. No, stop it. Why is that? Oh. No, that's this. That's the wrong one. It's this one. Oh, no, no, no.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Okay, here's the ultimate question. Will it be spinning in the right direction? Probably not, but... Does it blow? It blows! Oh, isn't it the biggest relief when you, like, get your create thing all wired up and then the fan is blowing in the right direction?
I think to myself, what a relief.
Don't you, though?
I do.
Because you just got it, you know? All right, here is the test. Does it work? Does it work? I don't know why I'm putting... Could be Blackstone, not that. Be smart. Okay. Do that. No! Don't
Does
get
it work?
pulled in. You're supposed to
No!
be... Oh, wait. Allow. Okay. Should be on allow, and now... What? I thought things usually stopped when they ran into a block with a create belt.
What? Where? What?
So if you have a
Where?
belt or if you have a block in front of the belt, I thought it just stopped generally.
A block
I thought
in
it would
front
usually
of
just
the belt.
stop at the end of, like, when it hits the lip here at the soul sand. I thought it would usually
No, that
stop.
throws it. You need it one more up.
I can't do it one more up, otherwise it's not going to get blasted.
Okay. Oh.
So, well, that's some fricky dicky. How can I... Is it because soul sand isn't a full block? It's got that little... Oh, man. It might straight up be that, dude. What's the strat here? Let's see, Depot. Yeah, I'm actually really curious right now. Like, is it just because it is the soul sand and it's not a full block? 'Cause I could swear it would usually stop. Yep. Oh my god, that's such a weird edge case. Yeah, the only reason why is because that's so silly. It's so silly. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait, soul soil. Frick, dude. Do we have soul soil? Can we make soul soil? Nope. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's fine. You freaking hick.
You frickin' hick.
Where the heck did my chest go? No! Where did it get sent? Nobody knows where my chest
Did you
just
toss
went.
it into the fire and it got burnt?
No, there is no more fire. The chest is gone. It's just... Ay. Whatever, it's fine. Guys, it's not a big deal. It's okay. Oh, it's the dye item collector. There it is. So smart, so smart.
Or the ditem collector?
The ditem collector, indeed. Well, so all I actually need to do is that. And then we'll be fine. Okay, that'll be chill. And then... we need Blackstone. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Takes a while, but it does work. So, yeah.
So now I
Okay.
can make sure.
question is, do I extend this belt a little bit just for the sake of being able to have more go at once, perhaps? Oh, yeah, brass funnel, we can do it all at once. That's true. So, yeah, we're chilling anyway. It's all good. So, we can just do that, right? And then we get a bunch going at once. So, yeah, that's perfect.
I wonder if that would
work. Wait for it. Do it. Go. Be fast. Does it extend the amount of time on a per block basis? If you have like a stack in front of your fan.
It will. It's not. I don't believe it's proportional, but it does extend it out.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, that works. That got us a whole bunch, so we're chilling. Okay, excellent. So now from there, the blackstone needs to get infused with gold.
So export there.
Into the induction smelter.
Export there. Now, these are particular, if I recall. And the import on the right, or is the import at the bottom?
Why do you... Oh, you're probably just dumb for now. There we go. Okay, cool. So we can do that there, which is good. Do a little bit of that. All right, this is a little bit speedier. And then we just got to get it all powered up in here.
Online. Cool here.
Okay, so let's see. Induction smelter is going to receive that from there. It's also going to have to receive the bottom. So we're going to have to recycle the gold back into there. It's going to receive the blackstone from there. It's going to smelt. It's going to combine. It's going to get into gilded blackstone. It's going to take the gilded blackstone. And I just want to make sure there's no byproducts that get created here. I know you do the melter, but honestly, induction smelter is the easiest. Okay, there's no byproducts, so we don't have to account for sending anything else out. So this can go then straight into the pulverizer, which will then have some byproducts that we filter out, and everything will be good. So pulverizer is going to accept from over here. You are going to export and auto output enabled, so that'll go straight into the pulverizer. Very epic. We're trying to keep it nice and confined, right? Okay, that's filling with blackstone, which is very good. And then we're just gonna have to seed this with a little bit of gold. But once we seed it with a bit of gold, it should become self-sustaining. Like, we don't have to actually be pulling gold out of here. The only thing that we should be having to do is importing the netherite, and the rest can just be kind of a loop that keeps going forever. We might have to add a buffer in, like some kind of void chest, but other than that, it should be good. So here we go. We'll do that. Starts putting in there. All right, induction smelter should be induction smeltering very slowly. Wow, that's with resonant. Bro, can you imagine if we didn't have resin in here? Like, what the heck? That is unbelievably slow. Can you do multiple? Hold on. I don't remember if you can do multiple ones in here. You can only do one at... Oh my god. Yeah, I know there's other ones that can add speed, but that's like... Holy frick. That's insane. Okay. But that's fine. It's going to go into here, and then it'll grind it down, and it just feed into like 5 billion different induction smelters at once. I could run the processes in parallel. Like, keep in mind, though, this is going to be running 24/7, so it's not the end of the world if it's going slowly. But anyway, let's see. So it's going to be like Wait for the first one to go through. Let's just make sure it hits. And then there we go. Get that netherite scrap out the gate. Huge. Okay, cool. So see, that is self-sustaining. So from there, what we're going to do is we are going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to loop the gold, I guess. I'm going to have to do a filter, right? I'm going to have to do a filter. So it's going to be the gold gets looped. Maybe we'll put a buffer. A voiding barrel with a buffer would be good. And then, yeah. So I need to do a filter here for cyclic. Where is you at? There it is. So filter data card, right? I got to do a little bit of this thing. And frick, more of these things. These have to be charcoal. That's annoying. You don't need a filter. Locked limited barrel would be fine. I guess that's fine. I guess we could do that. But then for the netherite, yeah, I guess I put it into locked limited barrel and then I can just export from the locked limited barrel into the system and that would be fine. That acts as a filter. So, do you have any barrels in here? Any limited barrels? All right, limited barrel. It should be very good. How's it going over there for you?
I'm trying to learn how furnaces work. It's tough.
Oh, it sounds like it.
Yeah, it's a whole deal. How about for you?
I am working on things, and it's coming together. It seems like we're on the right track here. I just gotta get it working even more goodly.
More goodly. Well, I mean,
Yep,
I'm
yep.
glad that it's coming together. I am wishing that I
What's the
could
tool
do
again that you use for locking barrels?
the storage tool.
Ah, okay. Which I know I made at one point, and now is in my backpack.
In my inventory.
Okay.
Oh, you have one in your backpack? Because I have one
Yeah.
in my backpack too. All right.
No,
good.
you did not. You did not thievery, if that's what you were thinking.
So, wait, no, this should be that. This should be that. And then this is. No, opposite. Not that.
Can you unhook, please?
That. And that.
Can you unhook instead of being dumb? Oh, yeah, you're right. The pipe isn't actually necessary. That's super true.
Okay, and that's everything working the way that we want it. So. And as far as I know, because we just checked and we couldn't import from the top, right?
Okay. That should work there. And then you can output down the bottom. Auto output enabled. Cool. That works. And then we just have to output the netherite into another limited barrel. Okay. Then that will go into the dumpy tesseract. All right. I feel like this is actually pretty well contained and should hopefully work. Okay. Cool. Now I just need to make faster speed upgrades, but yeah, I think we're good. And then, yeah, I just need to void on the nuggets.
I want to know what you're thinking. So none of that matters.
Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, and then you gotta output the side. True. Cool. Okie dokie. Yeah, the induction smelter needs to be faster. Hey, Zine, do you want to check my work here and see if you observe any problems with it? Okay, so we've got this thing is full, so this stuff is just going to sit here for a while, but it's fine. It doesn't overcook the blackstone. It seems to just sit. Dumps the cobble, turns it into blackstone, puts it in the chest. Then routes it into the induction smelter, where it combines into gilded blackstone, pops it into the pulverizer. Pulverizer outputs nuggets, which are routed back into the induction smelter in a loop, with a potential to output netherite scrap, and then the netherite scrap goes into the system.
What are you gonna do when you're
It's on void upgrade
on
yeah.
on the nugget. Yeah, okay. I assume there's some speed augments. There's some speed augments you can do on the induction smelter and pulverizer. Otherwise, looks fine to me.
Okay, cool. I was trying to make it relatively compact and efficient. Feels compact. Feels more efficient once we get speed upgrades.
Yeah.
What are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on the fuel solution, but I'm going about it in kind of weird ways and just trying to be creative and strange.
Oh, okay. Do you know which other flux linkage makes things go quicker? 1.1x quicker. Oh, that's not great. What is our better upgrade? Scale factor 4x.
Okay, so it does pull from there.
Do you guys know which one makes things go burr quicker by any chance?
Burr.
Yeah, which one goes burr?
Is there any reason to have that besides just having it?
It is flux linkage. I feel like that's not going to be that fast, though, you know? Oh, you can use 3 of them in a single thing, can you? Oh, okay. Double flux linkage. God, it's still so slow, though. Blech. Pretty sure the machine is intentionally slow for that recipe. The only way to make gilded blackstone faster is to use a different machine. Well, that's just fricked up. You know what we could do?
There's one thing we will always get. It's, have you tried doing it differently than what you're doing?
Well, what I can do in order to make it faster is just add more induction smelters. That's the solution to everything, is more.
Is it though?
I think it is.
Is that a solution? I don't know if that's a solution.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's like, I guess he thinks that that's okay. Right. think this works. If it doesn't, then oops. And we'll change things around again.
Frick! One of these days, I'm gonna bite the bullet and add these all to AutoCraft. And then my life will probably be better for it. But until then, I'll do it the tedious way.
But why is the coal? Because it's pulling the coal. It can't pull the coal. It has nowhere for the coal to go. There's no import, so it's just slow. So that's fast enough. But what is happening with coal right now?
Nobody knows.
It's getting there. Oh, well. Okay.
What the flux, dude?
As well, but I can use stuff in the system because I don't care. And that's all ready to go, and this should be full. And this should be full. So now we already know it knows how to make coal. But we need to make uranium. So make raw uranium out of that. Teach it that. And then make a block of uranium out of that. Teach it that. So we can get that. Makes it 9 at a time. And off you go to Yay Races.
Yay races?
Yay Races.
Okay, this is gonna be annoying to do. Very, very annoying to figure out how to put all this together. Yes, I might have to move this out by I might have to give it a little bit of gap.
A little bit of gap. What I can do as well. I did the point to point all the way up here, didn't I? Pretty sure I did a point to point, but I did it way up here. Point to points are my answer for everything now.
Are they?
They're pretty useful.
Oh no, I'm gonna need more item cables. This is gonna be so sad for me.
Sad for me, sad for you.
If I just do energy, big reactor, and activate, you just put it. Oh, yeah, I don't even need the cable. I can just directly adjacent. I have freaking 50 billion tesseracts over here. It's not necessary, but it's not like they're, you know, hard to come by. So, just ignore. This is where it starts to look inefficient, but it's only because I'm trying to get more output. So don't judge me.
Too late.
Don't like the fact that you've already judged me.
I know, that's what makes it great. Let's see.
Oh, you can't do anything from the front. It doesn't allow front sides. Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't allow that. Okay, I can go in from top though. So I guess there is that.
There's one thing I do, it's move the tools I need out of my hopper.
Well, now it's going to look distinctly much less pretty now.
Distinctly much less.
Yeah. No, it's not great. And then okay, so then we're gonna have to funnel you out as well.
here. That tied in. So now all of these, I don't have to worry about cables or channels, at least less than 64. So that makes it so that whole area is fine, and I use fewer channels on this cable, which keeps it, because that channel I think is getting noisy, or that cable.
All right, I think I doubled the speed here at least, so
Well, that's
I got
good.
that. Yeah, it's not the prettiest looking thing that anyone has ever done, but
Well, it should have
should
been.
be effective. I had to do a little bit of a Dr. Octopus monster to get the second induction smelter put in, but this happens sometimes. By the way, how's our scrap looking? What? One? Why is it one? We've still only gotten one netherite scrap out of that entire process that has been running now?
Sounds like you need to look for inefficiencies and speed it up a little bit.
Oh, you're not outputting. Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Or not? Why are you not auto-outputting? Where are you? What's wrong with you? Hello?
So many things. Hi.
Oh, yeah, the cable. There we go. Got it, got it. Cool.
Cool.
Okay, hey, there we go. Now we've got 3 netherite scrap, which combined with my debris
By my
Okay,
powers
now-
combined. Son of a beach.
make 1 netherite. You say that this is painfully slow, guys, but have you considered that it will be running 24/7?
Thanks to our kind and abused host,
Hmm.
Apex Hosting.
Also, upgrades for secondary output in pulverizer for even more efficiency. Oh. So it increases the chance that the netherite gets generated. That's a good idea.
It's a pretty good idea. And I added a stack upgrade here. You said that you can take 2 stack upgrades?
I have created the loot fabricator, which was our goal.
2 million should be enough cyanite. Okay, and then the stone brick.
Hey, Zine, do you know which upgrade increases the chance of a secondary output being outputified?
I'm going to guess it's the auxiliary process sieve.
Aha! God, you're so good at gaming.
I searched hashtag secondary, and it was the only
Oh,
thing
I see, I see.
Okay. I just on the one hand, it's like I wish that there was a way for me to verify. On the other, I suppose it's full, so we'll just check it at the end and make sure that it's still full, and then we'll know. Because I don't really want to sit here and
By the way, was there a particular objective that you were looking to objectify for this particular episode?
I don't objectify anything. They're all valid. But I just finished my particular objective. How's your particular objective?
Good. I made the loot fabricator, which was my particular objective for the objectification. And now, can I put the... Wait. How do I put the cow model into the loot fabricator? Or no, I need the deep learner, don't I? Or something
You need
like
the deep
that?
learner? Yeah, you need
No,
to
at
make the deep model.
At Hostile neural networks. What's the other thing? Oh, the simulation chamber. That's what I need. That one's significantly easier to get hold of.
Seems fine there. Okay, well, we'll have to presume for a bit that this is due. And I think the reactor is all properly fueled and stuff now and will remain properly fueled.
Cool.
So unless we exceed the total power usage, then it should be fine.
Okay.
And
Oh,
we went
look at
from
this, look
we
at
went
this.
we went from like 800 RF per tick to 2700, so that ought to hold us a little bit.
Oh, 27,000, but also there's some insertion done. Would you like to uninsert?
No, it's fine. It's
you're good? Okay.
to say, yeah. So it's good to stay on top of things. But
Indeed.
yeah. And then we have the terminal over here, which makes it a little bit easy as well. And we're holding that. So the next things to do are to kind of figure out cyanide and bluonite or whatever. Plutonium. I don't remember if plutonium can be used in a passively cooled reactor or not. That's the question. But nonetheless, yours is making 1 nugget an hour. We'll be getting there pretty soon. And
1 nugget an hour?
I mean, I don't know. That's what I don't see any in there, but
There's 1 scrap. Well, no, the scraps they go straight into the system.
Okay.
So, yeah, but it does take some time. You're not wrong. But anyway.
So 1 scrap per hour. Okay, fair enough.
No, we just had 3, and now it's generated 1 cent. So it's at least, I would say, 10 scrap an hour.
Whew. Hold on to your britches. No, I tease. But yeah, we've got netherite generation going, which is big plays. And yeah. And I reconnected the harvesters over here. It's not that I think that we're going to run low, but we might as well make sure we never do,
Yeah,
So,
no, I agree completely.
And these do have, void upgrades in them. So it's like,
Yeah.
even if we hit the, 2 million, is it? Or it's impossible to know.
Oh, they're
What, the
double
1 million?
diamonded? Holy frick. Yeah, that's...
Even if we hit the
okay.
1 million blue die blocks, then we still have it covered. So we should be good there. And then it just becomes a matter of continuing to expand on the AE system and going back to the task book and finding out what it wants us to do.
I haven't actually looked at the task book in a while. I've kind of just been
Yeah, no, I mean, so
going
we're just base
about
build.
my business.
SkyFactory 5 is just base building. I mean, the SkyFactory, that's what they do, is you build a base,
It's a good-looking base. It's very pretty.
I am all about the aesthetic, and I think it shows. Look, man, hey, I replaced the cobble up here with stone brick. That's my tribute to looking better.
Nice. That looks
So-
good. And you have facades in place, so it's all blended into the
I
environment.
do tend to facade my cables as much as possible, except
You
for
do.
this one that I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted to do it, so I just left it open because it looked weird either way.
Yeah, that's fair.
We want to thank our sponsor, Apex Hosting, providing the server that is generating a few tiny scraps per hour that we've been playing on. If you would like to play with your friends, be sure to check out the links in our description. Save 25% off on your first month. Helps support what we do. Thank you to them for hosting, and thank you to you for checking it out. We do create these live. You can see as it happens, twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles and twitch.tv/Zine. Throw some follows and see all the stuff that makes it in between the episodes, after the episodes, and before the episodes. We'd love to see you in chat and hang out with you. And if you have enjoyed the video, as always, do all the YouTube things, click on the like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you liked, and if you haven't already, then consider subscribing, turning on notifications, etc. Anything for you, sir? Before we go.
I think our energy cables might need to be upgraded because I've just realized this isn't even running at the moment, and we're definitely generating enough power at the reactor. This is Tesseract direct wired in, so the only thing I can think of is our energy cable here is at capacity. Anyway, something to address next time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Farewell.